Well, the Christmas season is officially upon us. Downtown Salt Lake City is very festive this evening. Just minutes ago, the window displays here at Zcmi were unveiled, an event that has become part of the holiday tradition here in Utah's capital city. A good evening to you. I'm Bruce Lindsay.
And I'm Dick Norris.
And yet another sign of the season. Earlier this evening, the window displays at Zcmi were unveiled. The event has become part of the holiday tradition downtown in this capital city. And Santa Claus also made it to town.
Well, besides shopping, you know it has to be the holiday season when the lights go on at Temple Square, and that event is just about a half an hour away. Mary Sawyers is live at Temple Square tonight. Mary, what's going on right now?
Well, Nisha, hundreds of people are packed inside the tabernacle tonight. They are waiting to hear shortly from the Mormon Youth Chorus and Symphony. Then they will be addressed with a Christmas message by Elder Neil A. Maxwell of the Quorum of the 12. He will give them that Christmas message then about 6 o'clock tonight, just in about 25 minutes. He will flip a switch inside the tabernacle that will turn all these hundreds of thousands of Christmas lights on. And this is a tradition that's been going on since the 1930s. Each year there are more lights. This year they tell me there are close to 1 million lights on Temple Square. But this isn't the only tradition downtown near the holidays. In just a few minutes, the Zcmi windows will be unveiled, but we got a sneak preview of you for those windows. The theme this year are well-known fairy tales such as the Snow Queen, Little Red Riding Hood, and Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, there are 6 windows total. Each one has its own designer. They've been working on these windows since April, and they've actually been in the windows setting them up for the last 2 months. These windows were made from candy several years ago. Then 4 years ago, they started making them out of other materials, but they had such a demand for the candy that this year the candy is back. So I had to ask the question.
I haven't sampled too much, but chocolate's my favorite, and you really can't use chocolate in the windows because it would melt, so I lucked out there. But we've sampled, the Jelly Bellies and a few little odds and ends.
Now I have to show you that we actually got a souvenir from the Jack and the Beanstalk. Celeste was nice enough to give me these chocolate coins. I'm sure they'll be worth a lot of money, so Nisha, you can't have them. They're mine.
Mary, I have to ask the question, have you sampled?
I haven't, actually. I'm going to sample right after the newscast, or I don't know, maybe I'll keep them because they'll be worth a lot of money. But tonight, there are a lot of people down here for these festivities. We're going to talk to them about what they think about the lights and the windows, and we'll bring you that story at 10 o'clock.
Sounds good, Mary. We'll see you at 10.
Okay.
Well, some people pick the... And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the unveiling of the holiday windows at Zcmi. This year's theme, fairy tales. The Snow Queen, Jack and the Beanstalk, Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel, and the Little Mermaid, all made with candy. Jelly beans, peppermints, licorice, and Tootsie Rolls were among some of the favorites.
Do you eat the candy?
I haven't sampled too much, but chocolate's my favorite, and you really can't use chocolate in the windows because it would melt, so I lucked out there. But we've sampled, the Jelly Bellies and a few little odds and ends.
We come down every year to look at the windows when they open them up, and it just kind of starts the holiday off with a fun thing to do.
The candy fairy tale characters will be on display until the first of the year. Well, trash in a garbage bin turns out to be...
Well, if you haven't noticed yet, the Christmas season is in full swing, and that means Christmas decorations. Yesterday evening, Zcmi unveiled its window displays. The event has become part of the holiday tradition here in Salt Lake. Well, the temperatures are about right, but we should have a little...
Well, this weekend marks the official kickoff of the Christmas season, and News 4 Utah photojournalist Jeremy Castellano gives us a look at how Utahns are getting into the spirit. Some beautiful pictures, most of those taken from downtown Salt Lake this afternoon. Out on the weather porch, Clayton, it turned out to be a real